Okay.
No.
It sounds fine. Okay, great. So, hi everybody. My name is Rishi, and I do these hangouts every Sunday at 11 a.m. unless I'm traveling or something, which I think I might be next week. The purpose of this hangout is to help you build, boost your business online through ads or SEO or using apps like bulk WhatsApp and anything. Maybe learn how to create social media content to get an online presence. So we discuss all of those things on Sunday at 11 a.m. And it's called a hangout. I don't like to call it a webinar because a webinar is more formal. I like to call it a hangout where people just come and hang. And I usually try to pick a topic. Today, I wanted to talk about Facebook and Instagram advertising and how to do it and why it's important to do that as compared to, say, social media. People also say, I want to get onto social media. I hear so much about social media. Can you guide me about social media? Can you create content for me on social media and put it on social media? I want to bounce off some statistical numbers for you to understand what you're really asking for and what you're going to expect out of that. Now, just like anything, for example, morning, Manoj, good to see you here. Just like any person who says the same question about a website, right? Should I have a website? What should I put on my website? The purpose, actually, the original person for any company that's starting out, the reason they want to have a website is to build their credibility, because people who don't know you are going to like, let's check your website out. So it's really not many people read, except if you're Ajit Menon, who is here today, who reads everything on a website. I was getting some text from him this morning saying that, hey, I read this is interesting. I read that. I said, wow, this guy's actually going through my website like line by line. But it was fun anyway. But most people don't look at the website. They just quickly take a scan through. It's usually, even if it's a one-page website, they just scan to say, oh, okay, he has a website. He seems to be doing some services. Okay. And they don't even read everything. And that's why I try to keep text as minimal as possible, because attention spans of people are anyway very little, and it's shrinking day by day. So I still feel that 80% of the reason people put up a website, and they should have a website, is because of the credibility factor. Nobody's going to come down to your office now. We're all online. We're doing business online. It's a way for them to just feel that this is a registered domain name. He goes to www.yourcompany.com and he sees some information. He feels, oh, okay, this guy is, credible. Of course, some of them will want to read and to see what exactly a product. So maybe what are your services? Or sometimes people use the website for testimonials and things like that. Similarly, over the years, a Facebook page or an Instagram page or a LinkedIn page is also now being looked at as, do you have a company page? Do you have a Facebook page? Like, oh, let's check you out there. And so therefore, if you have a page and then you have no content over there, then it looks bad. It impacts your credibility. So I get the fact that having a Facebook page or an Instagram page or a LinkedIn page, depending on what kind of business you run, having a page with some data, maybe 5, 10, 20, 30 posts in there, adds to the credibility. But that's where it freaking stops. It doesn't do more than adding to credibility. And let me show you some statistics numbers, okay? Let me go and open my own Facebook page, okay? So this is my, of course, this is when I go to Facebook, it just shows me the feed, right? And I can see what people are posting and stuff like that. And then, of course, if I go to the right over here and I click on Rishi, this is my profile, okay, where I post stuff like I posted something and there it is again and things like that. So this is my profile, but there is also something known as a Facebook page. So let's take a look at what that is. Like if I go onto Facebook on the top left corner, I have this thing called pages, and I manage a few pages. Some of them mine, and some of them are my clients. Now, for example, I have a Rishi Ganguly page over here. I'm going to click on this left of it. Now, this is Rishi Ganguly consultant, business consultant, and I have a little video that explains who we are, what we do. But this again is to This is from my website. I basically took the video and put it up here and I post stuff over here. So people look at the page. Oh, they see some stuff. Okay, fine, great. He's posted some videos. He's posted some. It's just to build the credibility factor. But look at this. I'm going to zoom in over here. Look at the number of people that actually watch this. It just reached 27 people. People just kind of saw it. That's it. I posted this like when? December 30th. Okay, look at this one. 36 people reached. This was December 31st. Okay. I mean, like it's quite low. I mean, the video might get more because it's at the top. Let's take a look at it. So this got more because of no other reason, but just because it was the freaking first video that was on April 26, 2020. And it's the first post, right? I mean, when you go to my page, everybody that goes to my page will see this video. This is the first video. It's called pinning. You pin a video, pin a post or something like that. Something about, yeah, unpin from the top of the page. This is my top pin. That's why it's got 861 people. All right. Now let me take a look at some Facebook ads that I'm running. Okay. And then you'll really see what I'm talking about. Here's something new. I've just posted an ad. I put it at $200 a day. I'm getting some traction. Okay. Now take a look at these numbers. All right. This video is coming in between. Put the video. Now over here, you'll see that I'm running this ad. Okay. And this ad, let me just show you how it looks. Okay. So view ad is ad here now. Tech news. Here it is. This is the ad. This is how the ad looks. Okay. Get free videos diverted directly on WhatsApp. We share good products and technology news for your viewing pleasure. And there's this image that says Rishi's free technology videos on WhatsApp. Get the latest news on technology for free, Rishi Ganguly, and get free videos. And they click on learn more, and then they go learn more. It asks them for their name and number. And then after that, it says, okay, now you can click on this link and you can join the WhatsApp group. And then some of them join. Now, this is the ad I'm running. I'm spending $200 a day and I'm getting, look at the number of people it reached. Okay. Can you see this number here? 11,341. When you run an ad, it reaches so many people because on Facebook, if you notice, when you ever go to your home page, right? Let's take a look at this. I'm watching. Okay, this is something on memories. Forget about this one. Here, Amazon. This is sponsored. Can you see here? It says sponsored. Here we go. Sponsored. This is not. This is an ad. Okay. And then let's take a look at it. Abhijit is somebody who's connected with me. He posted something, completed 40. So this is post number 1. This is Vandana Das, post number 2. And Jatinder, post number 3. Aarti, post number 4. Here we go. So after 2-3 posts, check it out. Sponsored, right? This is an advertisement. And that we all have seen that happens all the time. Right here, there. This is Akash. This is Gaurav. This is Vishal. And Gautam again. And voila. Sponsored. Right? And this is how Facebook makes money. They keep putting your ads in between the posts. And so you take a look at this number. 11,000 is the reach. 12,000 is the number of times it got impressed. You say, Rishi, why is there a difference? Why is this 11,000? Why is this 12,000? Because Facebook charges you for the impression, not for the reach. So if somebody went through the post and then they saw it again, or scrolled up and scrolled, every time you scroll past it, that's an impression. It's an impression. It's an impression. So sometimes people go up and down. So that's where you see about 1,000, almost 1,000, about 11,300, no, 1,300 impressions were repeats from the same people. So out of that, 20 guys actually clicked it, right? Oh no, wait a second. There's a click is probably somewhere else. Hang on. Yeah, 31 people clicked it. Out of the 31, so let me show you these numbers here, right? Talking about link clicks. 31 clicked it, but only 20 people actually went through the process of filling out the form. So these are numbers to really understand that when we're talking about, I want to do social media. I want to just post on social media. How much will you charge for social media? I'm like, hello, posting on social media only address one issue, which is credibility, like your website. When you want to actually get people to connect with you, that's going to cost not much. This is the result of spending 200 bucks a day. You top it up to 1,000 bucks a day, you will get far more reach, far more impressions, and far more clicks as well, because it's all about law of averages, but you'll reach the right person. Now, this is not showing to everybody in India. This is showing to a select group of people. So we'll dive into that a little bit. So, and then again, everybody that clicks and gives me their name and a number, I don't know when they're going to buy something from me. I have no freaking idea when they're going to buy something from me, because you can't force anybody to buy anything, right? So let's take a look at this leads right now. So this I can always download this 35 leads that have come in. This is of course across 20 clicks for this range this month. So I've been running it from last month also. So we can run it. We can say run it for maximum, right? So here, so we have the 35 leads, right? Because this is since the beginning of time. 19,000 impressions, 16,000 reach. And now we look at these leads. If I can click on it and click on download, he can give me an Excel file or a CSV file, and then I can take a look at the names and numbers. But I don't bother to, because in this case, like for example, let me edit this ad and show you something. Okay. Now, if I look at the last phase, I make him go through a form, and this form will pop up. This when they click it, this is what they see actually. Okay, it'll say enter your phone number and enter your first name. Now, the first name and the number is anyway available to Facebook. So it's already enters this data for the user so that they have less things to do, like type on their keyboard. Then they hit the next button, which will take them to the privacy policy, which is mandatory. You basically have to tell them what you're going to do with their data, which is, you can tell them I'll be sending you information about technology news, etc., whatever. And then you click on submit, and then it takes you to the last screen, which is, hey, join the WhatsApp group. To receive updates, tap the button below, join WhatsApp group below, and then you click on join WhatsApp below, and then go directly to my WhatsApp group. And let's see if I can show you this updates. And sure enough, you'll see people are here. Now watch this, okay? I've got some ads running. Here we go. So here we go. So this, I think, since Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4 people joined the group. Okay. Then we have 1, 2, 3 people join later, right? And then another guy joined later. Then I post some stuff on this group. Then out of that, 3 fellows decided, screw this shit, it's not interesting. And they left, right? Because they didn't see value in what I'm offering. So these 3 people left, and you can forget about getting any business from them. Here's another one that joined today, or whatever, yesterday. Here's another one that joined. Here's another one that joined today. Today, this happened today, 2 happened yesterday. So here is now the data of how many people actually do something. They haven't even bought anything from me, and I don't plan to sell them right away. I'll probably sell them something in the future. I feel one needs to give value. One needs to give value, deliver value. When people see that you're offering value, sorry, when the people see that you're offering value, let me put my spotlight on me here. Hopefully everybody can see it. Then they will kind of trust you and then say, okay, Rishi, I've been, looking at what you're saying, and then they kind of get into doing some business, or maybe sometimes they recommend me or refer me to somebody. So I'll get into the next step, which is the targeting part, which I said I would. So give me a second. Yeah, you can see some chats. Rohit, could you please share what should be the strategy for reach out to get with web designing clients? Okay, hold on to that second. Rohit, I'll come to your question in a bit. Now let me actually take you through the ad itself. Okay. Now, there are three parts to this. First part is the campaign, where you see technology news over here. So you can look at it from this point of view, right? So there's the campaign, right? Then there's the ad set, and then there's the ad itself. So these are the three sections. So it's like a folder structure over here. So first is campaign level, ad set level, and then the ad itself. Okay. So now let's go to so campaign is called technology news, blah, blah, blah. It's not much. I just set the budget, which is $200 a day, and keep running. And then the next thing is the targeting. This is the most important part. A lot of people don't understand. So I'm targeting instant forms here so that they can get a pop-up form, because I want to generate the lead and capture their name and number. I have to link it with which page I'm putting it on. And then there's this budget, which is already scheduled. And here's the audience. Here we go. So I've written locations is people who live in this location being India. So I'm going all India, right? And I'm going full on 18 to 65. I have no idea who's interested in this stuff, but take a look at the and all genders also, male, female, I'm not segregating right now. And detailed targeting. This is, I've only set one target over here. Okay, people who are interested in gadgets, gadget geeks. So now you guys will never see this ad if Facebook hasn't considered you to be a gadget geek. So you have to be a gadget geek to even see my ad. And I've managed to reach only in entire India, I've managed to reach only 16,000 people, because my ad budget is only 200. Because the moment you exhaust your budget of $200 for the day, he'll stop showing your ad. If I pump that up to $500 a day, or $1,000 a day, or $5,000 a day, or $50,000 a day, of course, that number will go through the roof. I have a lot more people joining the group. But hey, I don't have anything worth selling to them right away. So I'm like tight on my budget right now. But you could set up the budget. Now, Rohit, I'm going to try and answer your question, but you said, could you please share what should be the strategy for reach out to the website? Now, here again, who would be your target audience for website? I have no freaking idea. Everybody who does a small business. So take a look at this. So let's create a new ad here. Okay. Let's just create a new ad and we'll say, oh, what happened here? Campaign, new campaign, sorry, new campaign. We're targeting leads and we'll continue. We'll call this new lead campaign. Okay, that's fine. Now let's just get to the second one, which is the new lead ad set here. When you go to this part in the targeting, you see the suggestions. He's going to suggest something to you. So let's actually go to business. So business, for the keyword business, is give it a few, because it's a very long list. So just give it some time. It might take some time to, oops. Business suggestions. Here we go. Business. Here we go. It took some time to find. So there are people who are interested in business, which is 997 million to about 1.1 billion. So that's the whole population, I think. Business to business. This is a very broad category. So small business, that's a little less, but it's still, 177 million people, which is quite a lot. Then we have distribution. So business could be one person type of people. You can even narrow down your location, right? You could say instead of India, maybe Rohit, where are you? I mean, are you, okay, what if you want to go to coaches in India? Okay, so let's try a look at that. Coach. So there are some things on coach. Sorry. No. Wellness coach. So maybe you want to target wellness coach. That's a small number. See, I'm saying, yeah, chat. Can you see this, Rohit? Wellness coach के ऊपर अगर focus करना है ना, there are about, but these are of course people who are interested in that. So they may not be your target audience. Coach MD, life coach. So these are again people who have expressed interest. Can you see that, Rohit? See this over here. When I put on coach and coach live coaching, these are people who have expressed an interest or like pages related to life coach. So we may not be a target audience. So mentor coach industries. Maybe the coaches are part of the coaching and mentor coach industry. Sorry, motor coach. Sorry, not mentor. Motor coach. No. This is not it. You're gonna have to go through every possible link over here and narrow it down. Okay. So for example, Rohit, think of it this way. This is
Rishi, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So I just want to know how do we run our Facebook ad targeted to, just for example, Mindvalley is an organization in which mostly people who are interested to become a coach or people who are already a coach. So is it possible that I just simply target Mindvalley people who are just from India itself?
Let's try Mind Valley. Yeah, that's interesting. That is about 4.4 million to 5.2 million. So, this is the thing. Uh, you have to keep track. That list is freaking unending. It's a massive list of how Facebook is tracking you based on your interests. And how does Facebook do that? It's watching what you're liking, what you're commenting, what you're sharing. So it's
Correct.
making an assumption that if you like this guy from Mind Valley, you probably like Mind Valley. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's basically tracking you. You are probably on that list. Maybe if you clicked on
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Yes, you're one of those 4 million people. And the best part is that this is what is going to show to people. Now, wahan pe jo focused on, and Anup has always told me, he's the digital marketing expert. I learned all of this stuff from him. It is Rishi, people go on putting multiple targets.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the biggest freaking mistake people make because they're scattering their budget across a broader range,
Mm-hmm.
thinking they want to keep everybody in the loop. No, focus on one guy, one target, maximum two. Okay, if you're an expert, maybe three targets. And people say, हाँ इनको भी देते, इनको भी डाल दो. ये ad थोड़ी सबके पास जाएगा. Remember, you're paying per impression.
Correct.
Your budget is limited. You may spend maybe $500 a day or $1,000 a day. कितना impression दिखाएगा उतने लोगों को दिखाएगा तो everybody when they see a sponsored ad वो थोड़ी वो देखता है उस time पे.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand reality. You're a Facebook user yourself, Instagram user
Yeah.
yourself. But तू तो ऐसे जा रहा है ना. You just
Correct.
go one after the other. That's an impression. पैसा फट गया, कट गया, कट गया, कट गया. Every time somebody swipes through your ऐसे देख गया तेरा पैसा, गया तेरा. Again 0.000 पैसा, but वो जा रहा है तेरा पैसा. You have to,
Correct.
पैसा जा रहा है वहां पे. So that's the thing about advertising. देखते जा ए मटका लगा देखते जा अरे ये मटका लगा. So you can see the ratio of people impressions, the reach and then the clicks. फर्क दिख रहा है ना उधर. टारगेटिंग करने के बाद भी after I have selected a narrow target फिर भी the impressions versus clicks जमीन आसमान का फर्क है.
Correct.
But I still prefer spending money on a Facebook or an Instagram ad because at least that guy has shown interest to begin with. आज अगर यहाँ पे 8 people are sitting with me on this call. उनके मर्जी से आए ना यहाँ पे सुनने के लिए कि मैं किस चीज के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. I don't want to just go and spam people because मेरे पास एक डेटाबेस है. Hopefully पटका मिले जो वेबसाइट डिजाइन करना है मेरे साथ. अरे वो तो यार then you can go on forever target and that's what I call spam. So only send bulk messages to people as a reminder because see getting the lead is expensive. अब उसको बार बार कैसे टच में रहे, उसको ग्रुप में डाल दो या उसमें मैसेजेस डाल दो बल्क मैसेजेस में. That's why we have the app bulk messages, bulk email. These are cheap mechanisms to keep in touch with people who already are interested in what you have to say.
Right.
So I think an ad is better, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's on Google, wherever you, or YouTube, wherever you put the ad is fine. There are some places that are better suited for some places to put your ad. Depending on what you're selling, you might have better results over here. Some might be, maybe you might get better results on one X platform, but that X platform is way too expensive. Like LinkedIn is 5, 6, 10 times more expensive than Facebook. Right? So and of course their targeting is very, very good because it's like it's very, very
right. So next question that I want to ask is if I have never run ads from my Facebook page,
हाँ,
so and I want to run ads for the webinar that I want to host sometime.
हाँ.
So should I run conversion ads? Should I run like just engagement ads? Like what type of ad should I start with? Because I have never run ads from my Facebook page.
Okay, so the very good question. That takes us to the next part of the question, right? So if you look at my ads, okay, let me just show you Instagram. Okay, so let me open my Canva only. That's where I create my ads. Okay, मैं यहाँ पे share screen करता हूँ. For example, today's one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you how you can run Facebook and Instagram ads.
Correct.
This is my Canva post. Okay. Now, जिसको Facebook and Instagram ads चल रहा है, अच्छा वो मेरे को दिखाएगा, चल 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 आते. मैं इसको ये बता रहा हूं, इसका फायदा क्या है अगर ये आएगा आज. This is the key takeaway. I am looking at writing something that will make the guy who's watching this within 1 second he will know whether he wants to attend or not. उसका फायदा क्या है? उसको Facebook. You are interested in Facebook and Instagram. इसके लिए आप है इधर आज. So in everything you do, let's take a look at this one. Okay, even this one, for example. Okay, this is what I'm doing here. Check out the latest news on amazing products and awesome technology. Now, why do I use words like amazing and awesome? मैंने Apple में काम करने के बाद मैंने देखा यार स्टीव जॉब्स हमेशा ऐसे करते. Awesome, amazing, just fantastic. वो क्यों बोल रहा है? Because he has to stress that this is amazing products and awesome technology. नहीं तो फिर लोग उठेंगे नहीं ना, करेंगे ना कुछ.
Correct.
Okay, now take a look at some more of that. Okay, which I have done. Okay, यहाँ पे. Okay, this was just a post I did because I have a great coach here. She helps me make a lot of money. So she's really good. तो मैंने उसको पूछा कि यार तू तो मेरा जीनी है यार. She started laughing. तो मैं बोला ये बनाता हूँ. ठीक है. Now here is again, all people are wondering what is this, right? Hey, want to make money? I found my genie. Ping, reach out for details and I send it up. This is just a testimonial actually, not an ad. Okay, but अच्छा, want to make money is the फायदा.
Okay.
ठीक है. Want to make money is what I am saying is the benefit for the person. तो उसको एक फोन चला जाएगा या एक व्हाट्सएप चला जाएगा. ये ऋषि said something और ये क्या है? What does this make money? How do you help people make money? You'll ask, no? अच्छा. Then here again, watch this one, right? Do you want to generate high quality leads for your business? तो उसका फायदा दिख रहा है ना. अब जो धंधा वाला है वो तो दिख रहा है कि हाँ यार धंधा चलाने के लिए I need leads. You have to write something that वो सामने वाले को फायदा होना चाहिए ना. Benefit to that guy. I'm looking sideways because you change this to speaker. My page. So I'm saying you have to write something. Website designing करना है. ठीक है. तेरे website तो dime a dozen. There are so many people doing websites. मैं भी करता हूँ. Right? Point is, what's the benefit for him if they got it? So you got to go one layer above. Website से उसका फायदा क्या होगा? अगर आपने उसको अच्छा website design कर देता, what will it be? I in fact mentioned it earlier in this part, right? What is the purpose of the website? I don't know whether you were on the call or not at that time.
No, that time I wasn't.
You were not there.
Maybe that conversion.
Conversion नहीं, website से conversion थोड़ी होता है. That's what I explained to people. I said in the beginning of the call, I said, if you think about a Facebook page or an Instagram page or a website, अगर पहले बार exchange किया card or whatever, and you put your website and say, oh, उसका website है, चलो देखते हैं. Because nobody gives a shit about the address anymore. Where you work, whether you work from home, we work पे काम करते, खुद का ऑफिस है. तू पूना में, बॉम्बे में, मेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैं थोड़ी आके तेरा ऑफिस चेक करने वाला है कि तू कौन है, कहाँ रहता है, कैसा है. You know, I'm not going to do that, right? I'm going to check out your website and say, are you credible? Credibility है.
Okay.
हाँ, तेरा औकात है क्या? तो मेरा वेबसाइट दे. मैं तेरा वेबसाइट देखूंगा तो फिर मैं मेरा वेबसाइट का बात करूँ. So people, do you want? I would say, would you like to ensure your credibility is taken care of when you first meet a customer? ये क्या बोल रहा है? Who's this? What is this guy all about? Yes, I'd like to know. I want to boost my credibility. We do website designing. अरे साला, पहला बोलता था ना website designing, but that you got his attention, no?
Yes.
But because that's exactly what you're trying to do. यार, I'll boost your credibility, man. I'll give you credibility. तेरा design इतना बढ़िया देगा यार. Here are some of our sample website. Take a look. मैंने ये customer के लिए ये किया, ये customer के लिए ये किया. मैंने design देखो. अच्छा अच्छा, हाँ ठीक है, हाँ sir, let's do a talk. I also, maybe if they see your design of the websites that you've done for people and get impressed, they'll come to you. So हमारा भी website बताओ कितना खर्चा आएगा. Because they realize credibility is what they want to improve upon.
Yes.
Right?
Got it.
Any business, you are doing a website business. Tomorrow somebody else is doing some other business. What is the benefit that that person is going to receive, not what you are going to get as the vendor? Person, the client का benefit क्या है, वो डालना है उसको, but then you'll catch him, no, or catch her, and or bring him to you.
So Rishi, if I want to just start with Instagram, for example, I shared that I want to target life coaches, example, या फिर coaches generally. So Instagram, should I just have a normal chat with them, or should I just craft a cold message and then send to all the people?
One by one with people.
Yeah, on Instagram.
मेरे पास बहुत टाइम है यार, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है इतना. मैं बता रहा हूँ ना यार, सब that's like spamming one by one यार. You spam in bulk or you spam individually. Spam तो spam ही होता है ना. अब मैंने मेरे ग्रुप में मैंने मैसेज डाला. I first invite each and everybody on that group. Nobody has been forced into that group. You're on WebDudes Hangout or where? How did you get my message?
WebDudes.
WebDudes Hangout में तू ना कैसे भी करके तू पहुंचा वहां पे. मैंने तेरे को जबरदस्ती करके खींचा नहीं. You saw value, you stuck on the group. Correct. First of all, you make sure whoever you want to get on, you have to send something to get them to you, so that now I can repeatedly send you messages. Now, WhatsApp is a very powerful way to do it, because WhatsApp is like a leash. Everybody, the moment they hear the pings, they feel this urge to bloody reply immediately. And it has the double blue tick. You can check usne padha ki nahi, all that. Now, how in email we used to have the open rate and click rate. Yes. Double blue tick, wo matlab khola na mera message. Correct. So WhatsApp seems to be a good way to get people's attention. Once you get their attention, they should, I remember connecting with this guy. So first, connect with people who are already interested in what you're talking about.
Okay.
That happens by giving them value. So that's what I'm looking at. How do I invite people? People can exit. And of course, I remove some people from the group in case they post stuff.
Yes.
Just yesterday on one of they have two groups. One of them posted something not I posted. She's new. She didn't realize I know her for a while, so I've not removed her. But normally, I just remove people. I want to keep that very tight, very important. Nobody puts shit on my groups, and we're talking focused. Business ko dhanda kaise badhana hai online. That's my bloody focus. End of story. Now, Instagram में अगर आपको कुछ करना है तो क्या करना है? What do you want to post and how many followers you have? I told you the numbers. These are strangers. 11,000, 16,000 impressions. People who have no idea who I am. मेरा एक ad देखा उसने. While they are scrolling through, they saw it. That's an impression. Right? Now, if they click on learn more, I capture their lead.
Which is already pre-filled by Facebook.
Yeah. So, for example, let me show you here, right? This file I downloaded, no? Excel file, downloads देखते हैं, ठीक है? ये है, हाँ download हो गया. Let me download it again. Hold on. This was the ad I had created. Campaigns में जाके this one, ठीक है? Technology news, all India, and here we go. 35 leads. Okay. So I click on download. I click on CSV, right? And अब यहाँ पे मेरे को उनका नंबर मिल गया ना. ये उसका ये सब भूल जा. लास्ट में देख नंबर मिल गया कि नहीं?
मिल गया.
नंबर नाम मिला. नंबर नाम. All this I got the names are okay. Now I take. Of course, this guy gave me the wrong number. तो ये तो waste हो गया मेरा पैसा. Get ready है. वो होगा तेरे साथ. ऐसे नमूने जो नंबर भी ठीक से नहीं डाला है. I don't know how it got verified to begin with. These are all numbers that got verified when you were creating your account, वो OTP आ जाता है, तो now Facebook has the wrong data. Unless उन्होंने delete कर दिया. Submit करने के टाइम पे उसने नंबर बदली किया, तो फिर मैं नहीं बोल सकता उसका. The point is, he filled up the form for what reason I don't know. I can never reach out to him, and it's okay. Oh, so that's part of doing business, right? Advertising is part of doing business. You can't get everybody. सबका नहीं लगेगा. So now I take this list and then I connect with them on WhatsApp. And what I do is, in my bulk message, have you heard of my bulk message application?
Yes.
तो bulk message app में क्या है, मैं पहले attachment डालता हूँ.
Hmm.
वही ad जो मैंने चलाया Facebook पे या Instagram पे, वही मैं WhatsApp में उसको बोलता हूँ, and I put that point finger. This is the ad you saw on either Facebook or Instagram. मुझे नहीं पता कहाँ देखा वो ad, right? Must have seen one place. This is the ad you saw on Facebook or Instagram, and thank you for sharing. That's how I got your number. Thank you for sharing your name and number. And hi Damini, or hi Rohit, or hi Manoj, whatever the name is, will come from the database. This is the link for you to get more information about that. Now, if I don't want to have it, I said, okay, so thank you for, this is the ad you saw. So, तूने website के बारे में बताया. You want to know how to increase your visibility on online? I can help you design some amazing websites for you. Don't forget to use words like amazing websites for you. Okay. Here is a link of my portfolio of various websites, or here are the 4 websites that I've already designed, which I think you would love. Take a look at it and get in touch with me if you want more information of what to do to get a website. Okay. Now you send a bulk out to 10-20 people. क्योंकि एक करके जाएगा तो फिर time लग जाएगा, right? You use the bulk message app and then send it out. So in my pro version, you can actually personalize the messages. In the free version, you can just send the messages, but you can't send attachments. So pro version is better because you send the attachment, you personalize it. That guy feels कि रोहित ने मेरे को लिखा यार mail message WhatsApp. कल मैंने वो ad देखा था, तो thank you sir, thank you very much. I will get in touch with you. तो ऐसे भी बहुत सारे फालतू भी आते हैं कि जब वो learn more दबा दिया, आगे गया, बढ़ गया, और फिर कुछ हुआ नहीं उसके बाद. Like that. That's what I would suggest.
So basically we should run ads to get people in a Facebook group, WhatsApp group, and then start nurturing them.
Or one-on-one chat, whatever works. I mean, each business is different. I can't tell everybody. One format may not work for everybody. मैं कुछ share कर रहा हूँ. See, WhatsApp group में I added because I knew मेरे को हर हफ्ते कुछ ना कुछ तो value देना ही पड़ेगा. I have lots of stuff to talk about. First, how to boost your business online. There's no shortage. There's no dearth of material to chat and have one-hour conversations with. And have these hangouts every week and chat and reply and help people. Me and my partner have no shortage of information to give. If you're going to talk about only website design, then you better have a quota of 52 things you want to talk about at least. एक साल तक चल, every week you give a tip something. Why website design is good. Or you look at articles out there on website design, or what's the impact or benefit of website design for that person's organization. And then you share that data with them by saying, hey, I read this article and I found it extremely good for business owners, especially when they start out, not to make such mistake. Here's the link for looking at more. Of course, you're publishing somebody else's content. But if you don't have content to begin with, at least people will say, chalo, kam se kam usne wo acha article, he looked at all the stuff out there, and it's a curated list of articles that I have to read. Chalo, this is Rohit. And then when they read it or they watch the video, and they feel, yeah, this is good stuff that he shared. I should stay on this group. So you must have value to offer.
Right.
You cannot have a WhatsApp group willy-nilly and then just hope that they will stay on the group. They'll leave. They'll drop like that. Instantly, people will exit the group.
Correct. Got it. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Great. Everybody else is listening, I hope, or not busy making lunch for Sunday lunch. No more questions. Any questions? I'll give a minute, half a minute for people to ask me questions, because that was the only question I seem to be dealing with. And if you guys don't have questions, that's fine too. We'll connect in the next week, but I'll give you guys 30 seconds. In the meantime, I'll play some music. ये एक track मेरे को इतना मजा आ रहा है ना. I've been listening to this track. Music. आप लोगों को सुनाई दे रहा है?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, audible.
Fali Vaidya. Okay, so you guys can hear me? Just say yes on the group, I guess. Oh,
Yes,
great.
audible.
We have more questions coming in. Is the music disturbing by any chance, guys, while it's playing in the background? Let me ask Rohit itself. Rohit, you can. Is the music disturbing while it's playing in the background?
No, not really.
Okay, great. So, Mona Lisa, thank you for your question. Can you please share price of bulk message app one? Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I'll take it. First of all, you have to go to this website called bulk message app, which I think is here in the homepage. So, if you go to bulk message app and put it on the chat here, right? Now you scroll down and access this from a computer. Don't access this link from your phone because this screen will not appear. This section choose which version you want will not appear on your computer or on your phone or your tablet. It will only show up if you open this website through a computer system. And we did that deliberately because I mean it's like this app needs a computer. So therefore, if you don't have a computer, you won't even be able to download it. So the only way you can download the app is by clicking on the download button. Now, the regular version, of course, is 2000 rupees as it clearly mentions. And the pro version is 5000 rupees. Okay. And this is per year because we constantly have to fix the bugs and get the latest updates, and WhatsApp changes something and then we have to like figure out what they changed and then change our software to make sure it works with the new version of WhatsApp and stuff like that. So that's why it's like a yearly service. It's actually a software as a service. So it's not a software product that you get one time buy and it use forever because we want you to keep getting the latest updates. It's expensive for us to maintain it. So that's why we charge a yearly service for that. Anyhow, the regular version, of course, is cheaper, but you can only do personalization of messages apart from sending the messages. The lifetime free version is free. You can download it, install it, use it for the rest of your life. Enjoy it. I mean, there's no questions asked here. But the moment you begin to see the value of this app, you will want to switch to either regular version or the pro version. Now, the pro version comes with a whole bunch of extra goodies, and the biggest one being sending attachments. Okay, this is where people say, oh, in the pro version, oh sorry, in the regular version, the free version, I can't send my JPEGs, I can't send my videos. Yep, we want you to come and buy the pro version for that. So that's the sending attachments feature. Of course, there are some other amazing features which I think are fabulous once you become a real pro at using bulk WhatsApp. You need these features for sure. So for example, these three features are very, 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 very powerful. Okay. Bulk message to groups. So not only in the light and regular one can you send messages to individuals one at a time. So whether they have saved your number or not, they'll still get your message. But this is only sending to messages to individual phone numbers. But with the pro version, you can actually send it to groups. So for example, let's take a look at the updates group, right? So this group, if you look at this little button over here, let me just show you this. This one. This little icon. This will not appear in your web.whatsapp. It's only after you install our app you'll get this. When I copy the group ID and let's say I go to Notepad and I paste it, that's the group ID number. Okay, now let's see. This is one group ID. Let me take another group. Right. So let's take Rishi updates 2. Let me copy this and paste this. Now you'll see this number is also a group ID number, but very different from this number. So WhatsApp has a track of it links a group with a group ID. And then I can create a text file like this of all the group IDs. And I send this and it will go to multiple groups. And that's one of the features of Bulk Message App Pro. And a lot of people don't understand this till I explain it, right? So this is the benefit of bulk messages to groups, not just to individuals.
Rishi, are there any limits to how many messages can we send or how many people we can send?
That's a great question, and such a frequently asked question that we actually put it in the frequently asked questions. In fact, that is the second question that we put up there because we noticed this gets asked a number of times. Now, I want to just go and expand on this one. Like this is exactly what you asked. How many messages can be sent in one go? So there is no limit. Okay. WhatsApp doesn't have a cap of how many messages you can send to people or groups in a particular day. They don't cap it. They've not capped it, at least as yet they haven't. But, if you were to reach out to individuals, for example, I would not recommend sending it to more than 300 to 400 messages in one go. Why? Because supposing they reply back, supposing they ask you questions, right? What are you going to tell them? How many people can you respond to it? I mean, physically, you got to take them something. Even if it is a scripted response, उनको तो वो scripted reply तो देना पड़ेगा. Maybe people will ask 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of questions, जिसका जवाब एक ही है. आपने 4 जवाब रेडी करके रख दिया और उसको सारे लोगों को मैसेजेस भेजना. You have to at least send that messages to all those people.
Correct.
तो 300-400 में अगर 50 लोगों ने रिप्लाई किया ना तो फिर 2 घंटा जाएगा उसको रिप्लाई करने में एक-एक करके. और फिर उसके बाद there'll be some more follow-up question after that maybe, which you have to then cater to individually to that person.
Yes.
There's no limit to your question. There's no limit.
Is it possible to add some chatbot type of thing for answering question, the frequently asked question like that? Is it possible?
So there's no AI chat, but there is something called a software called Phrase Express. Let me share that screen with you and show you what I'm talking about. So there's this little app called Phrase Express. And what this does is it has all the predefined answers. I got many of them. So like when I was running the campaign for Canva, no, this is the first one I wrote. So we'll say hi. So I'll say, okay, I know that this guy is probably coming for the Canva video. So I'll say, hi, would you like access to the free Canva video? Like, but I just type Canva 1. For example, मैं ये notepad में दिखाता हूँ आपको, ठीक है? So if I type Canva 1, it automatically wrote, hi, would you like to access the free Canva video? देख लिया आपने?
Okay.
Now what? Now take a look at this one. ये Canva 3 में जाते हैं. Just curious, did you get my number via Facebook or Instagram? So if I type Canva 3,
so it is just like the speed dial keys. You have set all these questions.
Correct. That's a perfect analogy, like a speed dial. वो आप correct analogy मारा आपने. Now look at this, Canva 4, right? Canva 4, Canva 5. So once I've started chatting with them, right? अभी वो बोला thank you sir बोलेगा ना. ये जवाब के बाद when I finally give them the answer, they'll say thank you for the video. Like Canva 2, I think is that. See, when I Canva 2, sure. They'll say yes, please send me the Canva link. So I'll say sure. You can click the link below to access the Canva video, and then I've given the link. Access to the video is free, but you still have to sign up and log in to view the recording. Rishi, digital marketing consultant, WebDudes. PS, let me know how you like the video. ये सारे ready है, ठीक है? Now उसके बाद they'll say thank you. Okay. Then I write Canva 3, Canva 4. Canva 4 is where I now capture them. Okay. Canva 4 में I have written over here. Would you like to join my free WhatsApp group? Let me delete everything else so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Would you like to join? Can you guys read this? Should I increase the font?
Yes, readable.
ठीक है. So I've written here, would you like to join my free WhatsApp group where you can learn how to boost your business online? सवाल कर रहा हूं मैं. In this group, we answer questions on how to make a beautiful looking website without being a tech genius. So people would like to know about website design, but I've added the key factor. You don't have to be a technical genius to do that. So automatically the question itself is designed where the answer will probably be yes. Second, how to send bulk messages via email and WhatsApp to keep in touch with your clients. Oh, okay, fine. He's got some bulk message application to keep in touch with them. See again, why? To keep in touch with your clients. Yeah. What's the benefit? Every line will have a benefit. How to boost your visibility on social media. My visibility will get boosted on social media. Yes, I would love to know that. How to let a computer create content for posting on your social media platform. Now that means the computer will create the content. How does one do that? How does the computer create the content for my social media? Yes, I want to know how that is. How to get a computer to communicate with your clients automatically, to engage with them, deliver something of value, and hope to do business. Automatically. 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 people who read this and who's doing business will say yes. उसमें ना बोलने के सवाल ही नहीं है ना. Now, once they write that, I write Canva 5. Great. Tap the link below to join my free WhatsApp group, which is the WhatsApp group, which is Google Hangouts. Either it's 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. I'll keep adding as my groups get full. It's called WebDudes Hangouts. Just make sure you don't use it to promote anything or send unrelated forwards. I'm very strict about posting only questions related to boosting business online. Welcome to my club, WebDudes. यहाँ पे मैंने इसके लिए डाला ना मैसेज, because I mean business यार. हम यहाँ पे मैंने टाइम पास के लिए ग्रुप नहीं बनाया यहाँ पे. I'll not tolerate bullshit. मेरे को forwards नहीं चाहिए कोई Diwali greetings and this and that. नहीं, none of that crap यार. Good mornings. Uff, बाबा. I hate those. So यहाँ पे लोग को ये भी पता चल रहा है कि यार थोड़ा डंडा वाला आदमी है यार. Yes, मैं डंडा लेके बैठा यहाँ पे. So these are all automated messages which I write and load them to where I want to put them. So you're right. Let me go back.
What was the name of the app? How do we use that?
It's called Phrase Express. I've got a webinar on that. You know about this? I've done a webinar on this. Would you like the webinar?
No, I haven't done it.
Would you like the webinar? I'm asking. Would you like?
Yeah, we would love to have.
Okay. If you go to my website called webdudes.in, right? यहाँ पे नीचे if you scroll, this is the WebDudes Hangouts. So this button is to register to join.
Yeah.
But उसके बगल में देखो previous episodes. If you want to see my past recordings, you go here. Now आज का जो webinar है इधर आ जाएगा यहाँ पे.
ठीक है.
On the 20th of Feb वाला आ जाएगा इधर. ठीक है. So now here there is this thing called responding to a huge amount of leads. Can you see this one? 7 November वाला.
Yes.
ठीक है. So ये जो वाला है, as I mentioned very clearly, this one. This you watch it. Let's talk about part 3, responding to a huge amount of leads. इसमें मैं पूरा इसके डिटेल में बताता हूँ. Phrase Express कैसे डाउनलोड करते, कैसे यूज करते, कैसे सेटअप करना है, everything I've talked about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I never knew about it before.
हाँ?
इसके बारे में बिल्कुल पता ही नहीं था. It was something like कि पहली बार पता लगा.
Right. So this software, for example, I used to use a built-in software on the Mac. And I was so used to it for the last 5-6 years. Anytime I want to create these shortcuts. Then I had to get this Windows machine to run a Windows software to do all this stuff. So I said, "Chalo, theek hai. My Macs I use only later." But I had to put this software. And immediately I spoke to my partner. Harshit, yaar, mere ko ye automatic wala software kuch Windows mein nahi hai. So he went and found this software. He said, "Rishi, it's a free software. Check it out." बोला यार सही है. वही जो मैं Mac में करता था वो अभी Windows में कर पा रहा हूँ. ठीक है. Then I actually told Harshit, I think we should talk about this. Yeah, people don't know the value of this automatic software. तो उसके लिए मैंने एक अलग webinar डाला था. In fact, you can watch the lead generation 1, 2, 3, 4 series. Now they go in sequence like this.
Okay.
So
sure.
Take a look at it. In fact, I try to create the title so that people will understand the benefit if they attend that webinar. तो ये previous episodes में आप किसी में देखो ना,
हाँ, done.
आपको वो टाइटल से पता चलेगा इसमें क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं. ठीक है?
Got it. Thank you so much.
Rishi, I need one clarification. You told in the pro version I can say the attachment also.
Yes.
So it may be video attachment.
Sorry, it will be.
Is it the video attachment also?
Yes, yes.
You mean the video attachment also?
Yes, yes.
And
Video.
what may be the maximum duration?
Duration.
What may be the maximum duration of that video?
Duration is not the limit. The problem is the size.
1 minute
What? No.
size. Yeah.
Size of the file, megabytes. See, what is
Sir. What is that?
file limit?
What is that limit approximately?
I'll show you. There's a very nice website called Google. आपने कभी सुना Google के बारे में? ये देखिए. I just typed exactly that same question. I don't know how much. What is the file limit for WhatsApp? The WhatsApp file size limit is 2022 in 2022 is 100 MB for regular files, and video limit is 16 MB only. 16 megabytes. These limitations restrict you from sharing large video or audio files or documents with your friends.
Rishi, then what's the limit of this 100 MB regular files meaning?
Good question. उसके लिए ये link पढ़ना पड़ेगा. I know I can't do that, so I basically ये एक मिनट, ये मैं link जो है ना इधर
No,
WhatsApp.
what I want to know, if I use the software of yours, the WhatsApp, these things will be according to the WhatsApp rule. Is it?
Yes. We are using WhatsApp only, no?
Okay.
हम लोग तो WhatsApp ही.
Okay.
ये तो web.whatsapp.com है. ये देखिए वेबसाइट देखिए. ये जो है ना, ये you have to go to web.whatsapp.com. ये दिख रहा है यहाँ पे top left corner पे.
Yeah.
Have you ever used this?
No, I attended your webinar and I explored a little bit, but not used.
हाँ, जो
Is there any free trial for the pro version?
we have a lifetime free version, no? We have a lifetime free version.
No. Free trial for the. No, just 7 days free trial like that for the pro version. Is it there?
Pro version नहीं, उसके लिए हमारे पास ये है ना. ये देखिए. ये निरंजन बंगेरा. It just works. Then there's Geeta Krishnan. Best feature is the ease of use from installation. ये तो सब है. What we have done is we have created a free version, not only free trial. This is a lifetime free version for you to try it out. And if you like this app, then pay the money and buy this. उसके लिए free trial के लिए आप, what is the concern? Are you concerned whether it will work or not?
No, the attachment part I am interested basically.
वही ना, आपको डर है कि वो चलेगा कि नहीं ना. ट्रायल किसी जब भी आप जाते हैं दुकान में, बोला इसका मुझे ट्रायल देखना है, राइट? ये बराबर से फिट होगा कि नहीं, क्योंकि भरोसा नहीं कि वो साइज पे मेरे को अच्छा फिट होगा कि नहीं. करेक्ट. इसके लिए मैंने वो फ्री वर्जन लगा दिया. आप पहले देखो तो सही फ्री वर्जन चल रहा है कि नहीं. लाइफ टाइम के लिए फ्री यूज करो यार, हमको क्या लेना देना. आप यूज करो जैसा आपको बोला, नहीं लेकिन मेरे को अटैचमेंट भेजना, पैसा दो. एंड नीचे देखिए टेस्टिमोनियल्स. Don't buy it because I am.
No, I understand.
मेरे कस्टमर तो they renew. I got a call from one guy, उसका 1 साल खत्म हो गया. बोले ऋषि यार तेरा वो खत्म हो गया है. बोला था तो खरीदना फिर. अच्छा कोई डिस्काउंट? ऐसे क्या डिस्काउंट? तो यूज करना, मजा आया कि नहीं? हाँ मजा तो आया यार. अभी तो
ये प्रो वर्जन का जो प्राइस है that is for 1 year ना?
Yes, every year you have
so
to
unlimited WhatsApp message can be sent in 1 year, not like SMS. SMS में जैसा होता है ना, नंबर रहता है 3 lakh SMS like that. It is not like that.
No, my pricing is different.
SMS का जो bulk होता है, it is not like that.
It's not like that.
Okay.
It's not by the limit of messages because WhatsApp पे कोई limit नहीं है तो मैं आपको
Yeah,
कुछ
yeah.
हाँ दे
What
दूँ,
are-
right? ठीक है. Now there was another question.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. There's another question that came in. Just a second. Somebody came in, started talking to me, and then I think Dr. Mona Lisa butted in to complete her question. Is that person still there?
Parag here, Rishi.
Parag ji, कैसे? Long time.
After a very long time.
बोलिए सर, क्या हो रहा है?
Okay, so two quick. एक तो आपने जो दिखा, because I joined the bit means very late.
I know.
आप जो दिखा रहे थे वो Canva था, automatic messages.
हाँ.
So I'll go through your videos, but just a quick thing कि ये किसके लिए use होता है? मतलब it's like for WhatsApp या it's for मतलब कहाँ पे use होता है वो?
Anyway, I mean, whether you send it on WhatsApp on the computer or whether you send it as an email on the computer or you send it
अच्छा.
make a Word document for it. It's part of the OS. Windows, it becomes part of the OS. I type up one word, like one space, फट करके पूरा expand हो जाता है. It types the whole thing out for me.
Oh, okay. So it's like instead of typing the whole stuff, I'll just type one word.
Correct.
Oh, got it. It's not like an automatic जो AI chatbot है वैसा नहीं है ये.
नहीं. It's a manual thing, but एक word के जगह पे बहुत कुछ लिखेगा फिर. Because when I was running the Canva ad, I knew that people are asking this question, right? तो मुझे पता है कि ये सारे questions का मुझे आंसर पहले से आराम से तैयार करके रखना है. तो तैयार करके रख दिया मैंने एक सवाल, सारा जवाब तैयार रखा. Now I am ready. जैसा ये सारा Canva 1 दबा दिया. जैसा ये because it's in sequence. मुझे पहले पता है कि वो Canva 1 वाला question पूछेगा तो Canva 1 का आंसर रेडी है, Canva 2 का आंसर रेडी है, Canva 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so instead of repeating and typing it again and again, so it's like a hotkey of अपना मोबाइल का जैसा हो गया.
But it's interactive. मैं कर रहा हूँ. Not on phone. I'm doing it on computer because I hardly use WhatsApp on the phone. मैं तो web.whatsapp पे चलाता हूँ ना.
अच्छा, और दूसरा I think so it's not related to this, but अभी आप screen share कर रहे थे ना, and then you were highlighting, arrow करके कुछ. So what is that? How do you use it then?
ये good.
That is very helpful for us. Trainers के लिए हम लोग के लिए बहुत अच्छा है screen share.
Yes. I am trying to find the name of the software. Shit, I wish Arshit was there. He would have told me what it is. उसने एक बार install करके दिया था मुझे.
अच्छा, software है क्या वो भी?
The software screen.
Yeah, it's called Light Shot, Rishi.
Light Shot, na? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Farooq, thanks.
Light Shot.
So it's like a free software. Something.
Yeah. Light Shot for Windows. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Print screen, ये वाला. This is a very nice app. Chat पे डाल रहा हूँ. For Mac, Windows, Ubuntu, everything. Who told me it is Light Shot? Who is the nice?
Farooq.
Huh?
It's me, Farouk.
Farooq, good to see you. Thank you for telling me the name of the app.
Welcome, man.
Okay, great. We have one more question here. Let me look at the chat and then we can all buzz off. Okay, one question came from, that was Farooq. What should a structure for the what should be a structure for the Facebook ad? What are the main factors which increases the ad conversion? One point is to adding the benefit. What should be the other factors to it? So targeting, Farooq. Targeting is the key factor. I think it even, of course, both of them play. One is the benefit statement, why they should click to know more. What's it going to impact them? And then to target the right person, because just imagine, Farooq, there are 1.3 billion people on India. I don't know how many of them are on Facebook or Instagram, but the point, I'm sure that number is very large. You don't want to send the ad to everybody because you're paying for the impression. Facebook and Instagram is charging you for the impression. So at least lower down the impressions to the right target first. So go laser focus, complete, bas inko hi dikha do ad. Now you run it for a week. Okay. Let's say you're spending $200 a day. You run it for one whole week and you're down by 1,400 rupees. But 1400 mein to usko exhaust karwa do. So the narrower the target, the better. The smaller the target, the better, because you are done and dusted with it. उसको enough number of times impression दिखा और इतने ही लोग उसमें से निकाल के लिया आपने. So whatever product you have, whatever service you have, whoever you think your target audience is for that, try that. And don't try. The more you broaden, तेरा पैसा डूब जाएगा. This was the greatest takeaway from Anoop's workshop. If you guys want to do his workshop, it's $600 only. Let me just show you that. I'm not trying to sell you this course. What the fuck? I am trying to sell you this course. So you go to this WebDudes school of mine and you click on Anup Prasad, digital marketing expert. He's a freaking expert. Okay, this is my greatest takeaway. Greatest takeaway. This, you go to both of these workshops, $600 each. It's a 3-day webinar. Okay, Facebook ads for business and Instagram ads for business. ये दो workshops attend करने के बाद मेरा पूरा दिमाग clear हो गया. I said, my God, how many people are wasting their money on Facebook? You know, people when they hit boost post, Facebook आपका पैसा खा रहा है. Free में वो लोग तेरा पैसे लूट रहा है तेरे को. As a digital marketing expert, he said, Rishi, targeting is everything. Target karo. And even if you feel like, no, but this also could be about.
I think I lost your voice.
Oh, you lost my voice? Shit. Do I start all over again? All right from the beginning?
Yeah, now it's back.
No, no, it is audible.
We can hear you.
It's audible.
I had lost it. It's okay. Now it's yeah, it's audible.
Rohit, kahan tak suna? I mean, who was that? Sorry, Farooq. Where did you hear till? Hello.
The thing where you were telling the boosting post and everything.
Yeah, boosting posts is the biggest money fleecing activity of Facebook and Instagram, because you're just boosting it. सबको दिखा दो. अरे क्या फायदा? Boosting is good for branding. Coke, Pepsi branding करना है. इसको branding करना है. कोई बड़ा company के पास billions of dollars, they have no problem. लगा डाल boost. It's like when you go and watch these cricket match and football match, ads दिखते रहता है. That's branding activity. Yeah.
Like a billboard, right?
Like a billboard. It's like you don't know who you're targeting. Yeah. That's the beauty about Facebook and Instagram and Google and all of these guys. You can target your audience. बाकी के ऊपर waste मत करो आपके पैसे. So yes, you want the very clear statement of what's the benefit statement. And by the way, if you guys want to do deep dive into benefit statements and all of that stuff, watch this guy, Dharmendra Rai. He is my freaking go-to genius, man. Now, he's of course read a lot of books, but read this guy. Go to this chap. He's called, he's a mind map trainer, and I met him in 2010 or 11. And in 2012, he started a program called Trainers Expo, in which we used to do this, like I'm doing webinar today with you guys, like it's more like a hangout. We used to do seminars. I would take 2 talks, he would take 2 talks. And I learned amazing shit from this guy. This guy is phenomenal. I mean, watch him. A lot of people don't like him. And we just went out for breakfast yesterday. And I was telling him, I have people that just can't stand you. And there's some people that just love you. And they asked me, Rishi, how do you put up with this guy? I said, look, I only listen to the valuable stuff. The rest of his talks is his opinion. It's his viewpoint. Usko kya lena dena? But anyway, you can go. I asked him, I said, Dharmendra, all these lovely talks I'm doing with you on Zoom, I want to share them on my YouTube or share them on the school. Are you okay if I put this out over here? And would you like to charge for these talks? And he said, no, give it away for free, man. If they want to consult me, give them my email address. So you can contact him by email. He says, don't give my phone number to anybody. I'm like, okay, yes. And there are some amazing concepts of invisible selling. So if you want to know what you should say on your Facebook ad or your LinkedIn ad, listen to this guy many times. It's all free. Understand his fundas, understand his concepts. And if you feel and if you can afford it, you can contact him by email address. He's not cheap, and I'm blessed to have found him. Dharmendra at Mind Maps Trainer. You can connect with him. I think Parag might be here. Parag knows him. Parag is there. Parag. Parag.
Yes, Rishi.
Yeah, Parag, you've attended our seminars and you've done seminars with him also, I think, if I'm not.
Yes. I had attended and I conducted also.
Yes, I remember. So this guy is where I learned all how to speak to the customer, what to say to the customer. Even today, I bounce out questions with him, And so yeah, he's and all of his content is free out there. I have attended the invisible selling workshop that he has, the full day workshop. I've attended it 3 or 4 times, I think. I can't remember. I lost that. Like in a gap of 3-4 months. Because when you take one concept just to try that concept and beat it out and bash it out and become an expert, it takes time. It takes time. Just taking one of his concepts and then completely putting it into a system and say, every time I write something and I want to put it online, I remember those concepts and I create my new. Have I done this? Check. Have I done that? Check. Have I done that? Yeah. So you may want to look at his content and pay attention with his content. Watch it again and again and again, his content. And again, it's not his content. He's read books. He's gone through the, when I went to his house the other day, I was like, ये सब डब्बे में क्या है? सारी किताब है. He says, I love books. I don't get rid of books. He says, I've got a lot of shit books, but all the good ones I've kept. And I said, so you keep reading it? He said, I keep reading it. I keep going back to it. So he's done the hard work. I'm not a book reader guy. I'm more of a video guy. I like to chat with people, interact with people, listen to somebody. That's me. That's my style. I like that style of learning. So anyway, guys, I'm rambling. It's already 12:18. We've been here for more than an hour. Let me see. Have I missed out anybody's question? Farooq, I hope I answered your question. Was there something else?
Yeah, it was clear. No, I'm good. Thanks.
Great.
Rishi, can I ask one last question?
Yeah, please go ahead. Go for it.
It's pretty off topic, but I just wanted to know, what was your vision when you started WebDudes?
कुछ नहीं था यार. I could have used this as a way to say something powerful and so my background is I'm a tech guy, right? So actually in 2009, 10, 11, the recession चल रहा था 2008 में. So 2009 में 11 or 12 of us lost our jobs in Apple. And I was like, yeah, मैं दूसरा job ढूंढूं या मैं खुद कुछ करूं? And some of the partners told me, do your own thing, man. You're a good guy. You know your tech. You know your shit. You speak well. Why don't you do your own thing? ठीक है, मैं कुछ करता. I became an Apple certified trainer. I thought I registered a company called WebDudes.
Okay.
In fact, I should show you that just yesterday. अभी मैंने डोमेन नेम अभी रखा है क्योंकि तब से लोग मेरे को WebDudes से जानते हैं. This is how I spelled it. WebDudes.com. I registered that domain and I started that. Okay. And when we started, I just said, I'm a tech guy. So, we'll get a few guys together and do tech stuff and we'll call it WebDudes.com. And then people would find me on Just Dial and stuff. Hello, sir. ये Techy dude hai? Techy dude? I'm like, fuck, you're getting the name wrong, man. It's T. So I know people would spell Techie STECHIE, right? And so then I said, shit, what a fucked up name I chose for myself, man. Techie dude. And then I met Harshit in 2013 and we started work in 2014. And it's just the two of us actually. He's the real techie dude. The genius behind all this. I'm just the guy, like in these bands, you have the rock star who holds the mic and sings in front of everybody. I'm just the guy that holds the mic. But I need him to. He's the guy that makes sure the music is running at the back. I just have a techie background, but that's it. That's how I started. I said, I'll be a techie, I'll be a techie dude. And then when we connect, so we've now said we've moved. That's all this page says. We're no longer techie dudes. We are now web dudes because we do all web related stuff. So we didn't get webdudes.com, we got webdudes.in. So I've just kept that page there because abhi bhi mail aata hai Rishi at Techie Dudes. Because from 2009 to 2014 till I met Harshit, I was using that domain name. And then we created WebDudes. And if you go to webdudes.com, if you see this video, when you go to webdudes.in and you see this video, this culminated after a lot of thought and effort. We met Radhika, who's no more. She passed away. Her nephew still runs the company, and they made this fabulous video for us because she saw what I was doing. She understood what I was doing. She said, Rishi, I think we should make a video for you, and they made this video. And do you guys want to see it? Want to see it online right now? Yeah. All right, Chalo. Let me share my screen with Optimize for video clips. And let's see, how do I maximize this? And press play. Let me stop the PLC music at the background. Let me play this guy. Let's play. So this is, if you want to ask us what's my vision, this is it, you know. Sorry.
Wonderful.
Yeah, these people are really good, guys. You must check them out. Sagar and stuff. They're like awesome. They make some amazing stuff. They've got a great team. When it comes to content, whether it's video, you know, photos, or even writing content and their branding. If you ever get the money for branding, these guys are not very expensive. This whole video that you just saw, it's a 90-second video. I paid some $25,000 for it. It was like really great. I told Harshit, I said, this is so us. This is exactly what we're trying to do. And COVID just happened, you know, it was just at the time. 3 months, 6 months ho gaya, and she made this video. And I never met Radhika. I've never met Sagar till date. हम लोग बहुत सारे बातें किए, बहुत सारे business भी किया. I've never met them. But yeah, that's to answer your question. What is our vision?
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. I think that's it. I don't want to just go on and on. I think people are dropping off. Thanks for this joining us on Sunday, and I'll see you next Sunday at 11.
Yep, done. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.